Hello, welcome everyone. It
Hello.
is day 365, the finale.
365. Dude,
Yeah,
this is awesome. An entire year of OOC.
yes,
So good.
out of control. Yeah. It started with 30 days. Then I was like, this is barely scratching the surface. So then I went to 60. And then I went to 90. And then Gary and you were like at CF going, you need to do a year. So I was like, okay,
Yep.
let's do it.
Yeah,
Here we
what's
are.
interesting is, and here we are, last day of a year. Thanks for inviting me, by the way.
Thanks for
You know,
coming.
hey, I like to, grab on and hold on to the tail when possible, which I guess the end of the tail, like the very tip of the tail, And yeah, it's interesting because we probably need another year. So if you don't mind inviting me, 365 days from now, I'd be happy to contribute. Um, and I know how it is. I know also what
Wait, wait, wait,
a
wait.
dynamic.
Are you saying I need to do another year
What?
on top of this?
What? What are you trying to control things or what? Like, just do it. I mean, what's what's the problem?
It's not a problem. But I really was gonna ask
You're
you what
welcome.
oh, okay. All right. If we do another
Well,
year, how
here's
often are you gonna show up?
what's that?
If we do another year, how often will you show up?
I'll show up at least once a year, if not more. I mean, depending on how often I'm invited to mess with people's worlds. Because we need years of out of control because that's when we're truly being us, when we're not doing the control that we learned to do as a way of being functional in a reality that's all about control, you know? And so here we are. So I say let's run this thing. You want to start or you want me to? How you want to do it?
Go for it. Take it away. I'll keep
Okay,
counting if
so
you want.
what's that?
I'll keep
What'd
counting.
you say? Oh,
I'll
thank
count
God.
with my
Okay.
fingers.
Okay. You're like tree, curdy tree. I got it.
Oh,
And this, by the way, is a European tree. Okay. This is an American tree. I'm just saying,
really?
just in case. Yeah. Yeah. Did you see
Yeah.
Inglorious Bastards?
A long time ago.
Yeah, they found the American spies because he went, I'll have 3 drinks. And it should have been 3 drinks. See, there you go. That's how I know. That's how I know these things. Okay, so what beyond this reality shebangabangs can you and your body be to be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities, and out of concentricities, with total ease for all eternity? Everything that doesn't allow it times a godzillion, we destroy and create it, please. Right and
Yes.
wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, povads, and beyond. Holy, the interesting, have you noticed that as you run these processes more and more and more, it actually goes deeper and wider?
Yeah. And you
Yeah.
see more and more where you're doing control.
Yeah. I mean, wait, you? You were doing control? What?
Just
What? I'm so bad. So, what beyond this reality shebangabangs can you and your body be to be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities, and out of concentricities? Everything that doesn't allow it times a godzillion, we destroy it and create it, please.
yes.
Right, wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, poveds, and beyonds. What beyond this reality shebangabangs can you and your body be to be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities, and out of concentricities with total ease for all eternity? Everything that doesn't allow it times a godzillion, we destroy and create it, please. Right,
Yes.
wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine shorts, boys, poveds, and beyonds. What beyond this reality shebangabangs can you and your body be to be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities, and out of concentricities? Everything that doesn't allow it times a godzillion, we destroy and create it, please. Wait, they
Yes.
said I have an official
I
podpucker. Are you
know.
the official podpucker?
I
Is
don't
that
think
your
I don't know.
job?
Are you controlling it? You won't let me pod pop?
Yeah, totally. Like, dude, you invited me. I get to say everything. Shut up. Okay, thanks. Oh, so good. Oh my goodness.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pop, corner, short, boys, poets, and beyond.
Oh my God, it makes it so much easier. I only have to say half as much stuff. That's so good. Okay. So, what beyond this reality shebangabangs can you and your body be to be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities, and out of concentricities with total ease for all eternity? Everything that doesn't allow it times a godzillion way, destroy and create it, please.
Yes, right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pop, corner, shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. Whew.
And yes, you are correct. I am ESPing the shit out of these out of control clearings. It's one of the easy ones, the fun ones to ESB because, and what is ESB? It's just a way of changing shit so you get more of your being. But it's all energetic, which so are the clearings. So, what beyond this reality shebangabangs can you and your body be? To be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities, and out of concentricities with total ease for all eternity. Everything that doesn't allow it times a godzillion, we destroy and create it, please.
Yes, right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pop, corner, shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. Oh,
Oh, goodness. Okay, this has to be an Irish name that I'm seeing here because most people are listed as Facebook user. It's like, okay, that's cool. Nice to meet you all. There's apparently a lot of like that one Facebook user is doing a lot of stuff. They're commenting a lot. But this name, Benki Fimkayan, that's a friggin' name. That is awesome. I love it. I'm like, that sounds Irish to me. I don't know. I don't know. Not being Irish, I wouldn't
I don't even
wouldn't
know what name
know.
you're looking at. I don't see that
What?
name. I don't see
You
that
don't see
name.
it? Oh,
No.
you're missing something. It's
Oh, I
awesome.
do. Becky Fim Kahiyam. I don't think that's
Becky. That says
Benki.
Benki.
Oh, Benki. That's not
Yeah,
Irish.
I bet it is. Benki Fimkayam.
It's
Uh,
Turkish.
that that sounds like a friggin' leprechaun to me. I don't know. I'm just saying. Like, if I were gonna be a leprechaun, they'd be like, "What's your name, little leprechaun?" I'd be like, "Benki Finkayam." Huh? Right? So you see what I'm
That-
saying? Like, you can see it,
that-
can't you?
yeah.
Like me with the little green hat, and a tipple of green, green beer, maybe. No, anyway. So what beyond this reality shebangabangs can you and your body be to be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities, and out of concentricities, with total ease for all eternity? Everything that doesn't allow it times a godzillion, we destroy it and create it, please.
Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, papak, on shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds.
Oh, it's Turkish.
Yes.
Okay,
It's
now
a
here's the weird part. I don't know about you, but I did not know they had Turkish leprechauns. See, this out of control thing brings things into your awareness you had no idea could even exist. That's what I'm, yeah. I mean, whoa. Okay, so what beyond this reality shebangabangs can you and your body be to be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities, and out of concentricities? Everything that doesn't allow it times a godzillion, with total ease for all eternity. Everything that doesn't allow it times a godzillion, we destroy and create it, please.
yes, right, wrong, good, bad, papak, on shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. That's so funny. I was going to call it a Turkish delight as well. In Ireland, there's these
Oh,
chocolate bars called Turkish delights. They're really nice.
you know, I've been to Turkey a couple of times, and you go to if you're in a nice hotel, you go down to the spa, you ask for a massage, and apparently they don't like it when you ask for a Turkish delight at the end. It's like, I don't know why people were so offended. I don't know. So bad. I've never actually done that. Just want you to know. I love this. I'm cranky in Costa Rica. It's so great. I'm out of control and I don't like it. Okay, I need to point something out here. Then you're not truly out of control, okay? You're getting to out of control and trying to control it. Everything that is times a godzillion. We destroy and uncreate it, please.
Yes. Right, right, good Papa fuck around. That's over and beyond.
That's so good. I'm out of control and I don't like it. That's actually control. Okay, all right. So what beyond this reality shebang of bangs can you and your body be? To be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities, and out of concentricities with total ease for all eternity. Everything that doesn't allow it times a godzillion way to destroy and create it, please.
Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, Papa, on a shirts, boys, poets, and beyonds.
Sorry, I had an itch. Something always happens energetically, but it doesn't actualize. I guess I'm not getting it. Here's the thing about out of control is your conclusion is a way of trying to control the universe, the world, your reality, whatever reality against you. Okay, so that judgment, I guess I'm not getting it, is probably something you've had a lot before in your life. And one of the things that we do, which is very, well, it is what it is, but for me, it's really sad because those of us who have dynamic energetic awareness have been invalidated more than anybody else because people did not get it, but also they didn't want us to get something that was beyond their ability to control. So what would happen is you'd be aware of an energy and you'd bring it up with somebody and they would go, well, you're wrong, or you don't get it. Or like, a friend you and I both know, his name is Chris Hughes. His family was going to go on a car trip and he's like, I don't want to go. And like, you have to go. Finally, I mean, this was a big fight. He went, but he took every pillow off of his bed and he packed them all around him. And they're like, what are you doing? He's like, I don't know. I just need to do this. If I'm going, I'm taking these pillows. Well, they ended up getting in a car crash and the car ended up rolling several times. Nobody died. Nobody was even seriously injured. And what was interesting was he had a sense of wrongness and also a sense of being invalidated. And in talking to him, I asked him a question. I said, hey, did you create a change in that crash? Number one, were you aware of it? He's like, obviously, I was aware of it. I said, okay, but you're acting like you don't have a power. Like you act like you have this idea of you don't have power, things happen to you. I said, did you exhibit a power? Did you actually change what was going to occur in that car crash so nobody got seriously hurt? And he went, holy shit, yes. And so, but everybody made him wrong because he was aware of the future, which is one of the elements of out of control. And actually, one of the elements that's beginning to open up, especially as you use more of these access consciousness tools. And he was so aware of it that he tried to get people to make a different choice, but they wouldn't, because they wouldn't listen to him. They wouldn't acknowledge that he had this awareness, which is a potency or a power. And he did the best that he could. He changed the energetics of the situation so nobody died and nobody was seriously injured. And when he acknowledged that, it was interesting to see his sense of personal space, personal potency, and value start to increase. And so when she's talking about, I perceive it energetically, but it doesn't actualize, my conversation about that would be something like, is there some capacity you have where if you were truly out of control, you would perceive it, ask for it, and then let it actualize and show up? And is there any way in which that's been invalidated either by you or somebody else? And and are you avoiding the power and potency you have?
Mm.
So everywhere we're all pretty much doing that. Will you destroy and uncreate all that, please?
Yes.
Right, wrong. Oh yeah, it's your job.
Good and bad,
You
pot and
do
pot, shorts, boys, pulpits, and meons. Whew.
it. Okay. So what beyond this reality shebangabangs can you and your body be to be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities, and out of concentricities? Everything that doesn't allow that times a godzillion, we destroy and create it, please.
Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock. All night shorts, boys, pulpits, and beyonds.
So what beyond this reality shebangabangs can you and your body be to be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities, and out of concentricities, with total ease for all eternity? Everything that
Yep.
doesn't allow it times a godzillion, we destroy and create it, please.
Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock. All night shorts, boys, pulpits, and beyonds.
Hey, it's out of control. You just chime in whenever the hell you want, all right? I don't care if you start running the clearing statement early. Doesn't matter to me. Just do this thing. I like that we're knocking people out. That's good. And I like that people are realizing, oh my God, I'm doing control. Okay, good. Things are changing. So
Yeah.
what beyond this reality shebangabangs can you and your body be to be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities, and out of concentricities with total ease for all eternity? Everything that doesn't allow it times a godzillion, we destroy and create it, please.
Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock. All night shorts, boys, pulpits, and beyonds.
What beyond this reality shebangabangs can you and your body be to be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities, and out of concentricities with total ease for all eternity? Everything that doesn't allow it times a godzillion, we destroy and create it, please.
Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock. All night shorts, boys, pulpits, and beyonds.
So what beyond this reality shebangabangs can you and your body be to be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities, and out of concentricities? Everything that doesn't allow it times a godzillion, we destroy and create it, please.
Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock. All night shorts, boys, pulpits, and beyonds.
What number are we on? Do you know?
We're coming up to 15, Dane. We're halfway there.
Woo-hoo! Woo, we're almost halfway. Woo! Oh my goodness, that's one a minute. I talk too much. So what
You
beyond
do
this reality shebangabangs can you and your body, can we and our bodies be to be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities, and out of concentricities with total ease for all eternity? Everything that doesn't allow it times a godzillion, we destroy and create it, please.
Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock. All night shorts, boys, pulpits, and beyonds.
Somebody here said you knocked them out twice today, a Facebook user, which
Yeah.
is woof, that one again. Um, I want to know what else you were doing today to knock people out. Kind of curious. Like, I'm thinking date rape drugs, but I don't know. I don't, but I,
We're talking to entities.
oh, gotcha. Okay. That's a thing. Let me tell you, that'll knock somebody out. Okay, so what beyond this reality shebangabangs can you and your body be? Can we and our bodies be to be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities, and out of concentricities with total ease for all eternity? Everything that doesn't allow it times a godzillion, we destroy and create it, please.
Yes.
Right.
Right, good, bad, pot, pock. All night shorts, boys, pulpits, and beyonds.
She business hoard the crap out of this Facebook user. Oh, business hours. Oh, okay.
Yeah, business hours. It
All
does
right.
reads business forward though.
Hey, I I think that's my fault. I think that's my brain. I think my brain is out of control. And the thing is, if you add this ESB/SOP energy to, like, if you also be that while running a process, it has a it does something also, which can be fun to observe. Anyway,
Yeah.
so what beyond this reality shebangabangs can we and our bodies be? To be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearity, and out of concentricities, with total ease for all eternity. Everything that doesn't allow it times a godzillion, we destroy it and create it, please.
Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, papak, on a shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds.
Now, this is interesting. Okay, we had the Turkish leprechaun. I think this may be a Latin American leprechaun, Ileana Piana Ruiz.
She
I mean,
is.
see what I'm saying? Like, I think there are more leprechauns than we knew.
There
That's
are.
what I'm
They're
thinking. I don't know. Yeah. So what beyond this reality shebangabangs can we and our bodies be? To be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities, and out of concentricities, with total ease for all eternity. Everything that doesn't allow it times a godzillion, can we destroy and create it, please?
Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, papak, on a shorts, boys, poets, and
Hmm.
beyonds.
So what beyond this reality shebangabangs can we and our bodies be? To be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities, and out of concentricities, with total ease for all eternity. Everything that doesn't allow it times a godzillion, can we destroy and create it, please?
Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, papak, on a shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. 10 more.
10 more. Whew,
Yeah.
I can do it. So what beyond this reality shebangabangs can we and our bodies be? To be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities, and out of concentricities, with total ease for all eternity. Everything that doesn't allow it times a godzillion, can we destroy and create it, please?
Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, papak, on a shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds.
So what beyond this reality shebangabangs can we and our bodies be? To be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities, and out of concentricities, with total ease for all eternity. Everything that doesn't allow it times a godzillion, can we destroy and create it, please?
Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, papak, on a shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds.
Ooh, I like that idea.
I
Let's
know.
add ESP energy every day and be out of control. Perfect. Yes, please. So what beyond this reality shebangabangs can we and our bodies be? To be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities, and out of concentricities, with total ease for all eternity. Everything that doesn't allow it times a godzillion, can we destroy and create it, please?
Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, papak, on a shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds.
That's funny. Poved shows up as COVID on the transcripts. So what beyond this reality shebangabangs can we and our bodies be? To be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities, and out of concentricities, with total ease for all eternity. Everything that doesn't allow it times a godzillion, can we destroy and create it, please?
Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, papak, on a shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds.
Coming to the home stretch, kids. Woo! So what beyond this reality shebangabangs can we and our bodies be? To be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities, and out of concentricities, with total ease for all eternity. Everything that is times a godzillion, can we destroy and create it, please?
Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, papak, on a shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds.
What beyond this reality shebangabangs can we and our bodies be? To be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities, and out of concentricities, with total ease for all eternity. Everything that don't allow it, can we destroy and create it, please?
Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, papak, on a shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds.
I love this question. How do you break years of habit of trying to fit in and be in control so that we become out of control and also get out of our own stuckness of not knowing or taking the dynamic action required with the awareness? Run the fucking process! That's why she's doing it for a year. Sorry, was that too out of control or what? Like, that's what it's about. And I would also suggest perhaps doing some more access, using more access tools, maybe going to a class or 800, your choice. Follow your knowing, see what makes you lighter. But that's exactly what this whole thing is about. But here's the funny part is what we'll do is we'll have this out of control and, we'll participate a little bit. You probably weren't on, most people probably did not show up for all 365 days, except those people like, I'm getting there. Yeah.
Actually, we had some people who have been doing every day.
That's friggin'
Not
awesome.
everyone, but there has been people who've committed
So
like every
great.
day.
Yeah. Well, what will happen is somebody will come, they'll hear the process, and then they go, "How do I do this?" It's like, that is exactly what this process does. Run the fucking process. Now, if I've
Yeah.
offended you, I apologize. And if I have offended you, you really need the process. Okay? See, and I totally understand it because that's what we do. We're like, oh, well, here it is. How do I do this? Run the process because the process will change things that you can't fathom cognitively. And the difficulty is we do all of our control with our mind and our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions, and our fixed points of view that we take. And those are what are limiting us, that we're doing this to change and go beyond. Because you as a being don't do control. You as a being be out of control.
Yeah.
And the only time you control is to create more possibilities for everybody. So there you go. Okay.
Which is generative control, right?
Which is what?
Generative control, when you control to create greater possibilities for everyone.
Yeah, when you control for more, you control for greater. But here's the funny part, control from that space is actually from out of control. You
Mm.
don't control from control. You control from out of control, which is true control, which everybody's trying to control into a fixed point of view. But out of control is being the stalwart uh the stalwart awareness of what will create more for everybody, not I'm going to create this particular thing and this conclusion, which is where most people think they need to function to get anything in their lives, which is part of the challenge because our point of view creates our reality. So, and I would like to echo one of the comments, which is thank you very much for doing this for a year. It was just wonderful,
Well, looks like we're
really.
going on for another year, so there you go.
My fault. Sorry.
Now a
Oops.
2 year thing.
Oh, you're wonderful. You're like, okay, I'll do it. That's out of control right there. So, what beyond this reality shebangabangs can we in our bodies be? To be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities, and out of concentricities, with total ease for all eternity. Everything that doesn't allow it times a godzillion way, destroy and create it, please.
Yes, right, wrong, good, bad, papak, on his shirts, boys, povits, and beyonds.
So, what beyond this reality shebangabangs can we in our bodies be? To be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities, and out of concentricities, with total ease for all eternity. Everything that doesn't allow it times a godzillion way, destroy and create it, please.
Yes, right, wrong, good, bad, papak, on his shirts, boys, povits, and beyonds.
What beyond this reality shebangabangs can we in our bodies be? To be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities, and out of concentricities. Everything that is times a godzillion way, destroy and create it, please.
Yes, right, wrong, good, bad, papak, on his shirts, boys, povits, and beyonds. Last one, Dane, number 30.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Number 30. I love it.
30.
So what? So what beyond this reality shebangabangs can we in our bodies be? To be out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, significance, out of linearities, and out of concentricities, with total ease for all eternity. Everything that doesn't allow it times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it, please?
Yes, right, wrong, good, bad, papak, on his shirts, boys, povits, and beyonds.
Woo!
Woo!
Last one for the year. That's friggin' awesome.
We did it.
Unless you're really out of control, then that won't be the last one for anybody. Just saying. It's so bad.
Oh
People are
my
like, I
God.
did it. I did a whole year. And I'm like, yeah, well, we're just getting started. So
Just barely scratching the surface.
totally. Well, we learn to do so much control, which is the antithesis of our being. And this process is about getting us out of it. And, the people that are like, hey, as soon as they hear about it, they're like, I'm going to be part of this, tune in as often as I can. That's an amazing commitment and an acknowledgement that you desire and are willing to have something different. And personally, I support it dynamically.
Thank you, Dane.
So there.
Yeah, and thank you
Anything
everyone.
else?
No, I think that's it for now. We'll see what the next year
Well,
gets.
well, Miss Amy, I thank you for doing it. I just think you're awesome, and what a gift. And thank you all who participated at any point. And what if this is just the beginning of truly having the different awareness of a world that you would actually like to have, that's not based on control, that's not based on judgment, it's not based on wrong, it's not based on right, it's not based on everything you learned from mom and dad and what's good and bad, but is instead based on what you, the being, know is possible and what we can all create together.
Yes, that, please.
Hmm. Cool.
Thank you.
Thanks, Miss Amy. Thank you.
Thanks, Monica. Bye, guys.
Thanks, Monica.
We will
Bye.
keep you, we'll let you know about the extension. Bye for now. Oh,
Bye
and they can
bye.
find your 30 days ESB. Becky posted it in the chat. Right? Don't you have
That's
another 30 days
wonderful.
ESB starting?
Oh boy, yes I do. Starts in a couple days.
What day?
On the 18th. I think it's
Okay,
Thursday.
that's
Yeah.
Thursday. So there you go, guys. Thursday, if you want to jump in, 30 days ESB.
Boom.
Thanks, Dane.
Thanks,
Bye,
Amy. Bye,
everyone.
y'all.